Okay, 2028, good luck. So we've not played before, no head-to-head score. 14,000 games per opponent, that's very impressive. Let's play Sicilian again just for that little bit of variety. Let's play the knight up variation this time. Let's just hit the bishop straight away, why not? Oh, I didn't think he would take mine, to be fair. I didn't think he was going to take that. Man, I might have misplayed this, but it is just blitzing it. Yeah, let's push. Might not get another chance. Should have probably done it earlier. Let's play c5. Watch out for the bishop jumping down. So we're kind of transposing now. We just have to figure out how to develop. So knight up would be good. Maybe bishop down's annoying. Let's develop first then. I don't know if queen up's a good move here or not. If check, I think I go here. There's no knight down in one move. But this does always walk into this annoying bishop move, which is a bit irritating, but we're just trying to castle. I guess at some point we can jump the queen out of the way. Then we need to figure out what we're going to do with this bishop. So pawn up and bishop a6 could be a line at some point. I'm trying to mix the openings up just that little bit instead of just playing the carrow every game. Yeah, he's come down. Now, do I gamble and take here and see if he takes back or he really gambles? But surely if he takes, just rook across is very good for us. So I think I'm going to take the knight and see if we deflect the queen. Yeah, we do. So knight across. Guess he just comes over. Let's just castle now again. The annoying bishop down. We can hit the bishop or we can jump out the way straight away. I think we'll hit the bishop and see if he trades. He doesn't, so I think we need to step out the way. So here, rook across, a little bit of a problem. So I think we'll just get our bishop up first so we can play our rook across as well. Probably going here, a little bit awkward, but hopefully playable. Queen across and bishop in could be annoying, so... Oh, wow. That wasn't the move I expected. Can we actually play a move like knight c6 and hang the queen, hit the bishop and the queen? So is knight c6 a move here? Knight c6 and he can't retreat the queen to guard his bishop. So you take my queen, I take your queen. And suddenly the king's open, but it's no easy target, but we traded queens, right? So I think we're going to play it. I've still got to figure out how to get my bishop into the game, but we should be able to take. We're threatening a check to win the pawn. But he can't drop the queen back to guard his bishop if he doesn't trade. So we take, we threaten a check to take here. Bishop here, I think we can just develop. We just need to figure out how to get this bishop in, so we're probably going to have to play a6 at some point, unless we just wait for the centre pawn to vanish. Okay, but now I can check and grab, right? Just take one pawn, attack another. He's got to be careful here, because we might even have a pawn push as well. But have we got that immediately? Let's just see. Pawn push now. If I take the pawn, it's a free pawn. He's going to play f3. Pawn up might still be a move. So pawn up first. Knight can't jump in. We guard our knight. The knight surely has to move somewhere. Then we're threatening knight check, right? I think pawn up is a strong move. Because we're threatening a discovered check and hit the rook. We can still take the pawn as well. If he takes with the bishop, I just take the bishop. I think he's got to move his knight somewhere. Yeah, he's gone that side. So now we can throw a check and take the rook, which seems good to me. So we're going to check. Okay, we're going to take that with check. No, I think we should plant the bishop in the middle here. We're not going to play the rook to d8, so we might as well put the bishop on the d square and try and activate a rook to jump across. So let's play a rook over. and try and activate the rook. Okay, logical. So let's get on a light square. This is where I've got to be a bit careful because the knight's going to get jumpy here. But if the knight moves now, the bishop falls. If he plants the bishop, one rook can get into the game. If he takes a pawn, I'll get the rook forward as well. He does take, so we'll get the rook forward and hit the pawn. I probably need to push this as well, but it weakens the square for the knight later on, and the bishop for that matter. Maybe rook across, knight down. Is that a problem if he takes? Maybe it is. Okay, he's gone defensive, so rook over, you just get a free move. I want to play rook across, but there's the annoying knight jump. There, up. Takes. That's probably good, actually. Let's do it. Knight down, I think just rook up. Obviously, I'll pre-move in case he takes, but it gets one of his pieces off the board, but it's still far from easy to win this. So he's played down. He's trying to work on this, I guess, but... Okay, now I'm going to hit the bishop. See which square you land on. I'm trying to double up. So I'm going to go here with a view to coming forward. I don't think we can trap the knight, so I'm not trying to do that. I think he's trying to work on some sort of concept with back rank issues, but again, not sure. So he done knight back. He's working on my pawn, but I think rook up should be good. Yeah, let's just do it. If he takes, I just take here, then that'll get the rook off the board. So surely he has to trade the rook. Then we hit the knight and the pawn. So do I just give the exchange back here? No, that's just 4 and 4, that's level. So I think just a simple rook across. Hit the pawn. Pre-move in case he takes, but he can't guard his pawn the next move either, and my pawn will be on a light square. If the knight moves, I just take the pawn, I think. Get the cursor off the board so there's no accidental slips there. Yeah, knight's gone back, so now we win the pawn. And now if we trade, we mess up his pawn structure and we should be better, but it feels like I need to try and keep the rook, so maybe up to threaten a check. And there's some sort of concept there. Let's go up threatening a check. Okay, so what's wrong with just check? Is this a checkmate pattern? Check, you have to go back. Check, here. Check, back. Wow, it's not actually checkmate. It's a good move though. But is rook across forcing? No, he can move his bishop, so check first. This is what I meant about a weakness here now. So check. So we've got check here. Check. You can come back. What? Oh, the clock. Let's threaten this way. That's a checkmate threat. I forgot I was getting so low on time, but that is a mate threat. I don't see how he defends it. There might be a defense, but I don't see it. I think I can almost pre-move that, but I'm not going to in case there is a move and I'm not seeing it. But it's a mate in one threat, bishop takes. Wow, we get the win. Very good game. Trying a different opening again with the Sicilian. So let's see how the engine says that we actually played it. Did we mess up in the opening? We've got 38 moves. They're the move times for both players. Let's request an analysis. So at least the end of the game, we've played it pretty well. There's no bad blunders being flagged here. That's a little bit up and down, so there are mistakes there. Yeah, so we've been actually better here. So we've got plenty of mistakes. But on the whole, it looks like we played a pretty decent game. So we played 94% versus 85% accuracy. CPL is 22 and 49. Right, so we'll level out the opening until here. So what did we do here? Bishop back, and we just gain a slight advantage here. So what should we have done? It's not flagged any mistake there. B4 is a blunder. So knight up was a good move. We're suddenly +3 better there. And we've actually played it pretty well here. Obviously, we've just stumbled into a nice tactic like this, but it wins an exchange. The engine's saying put the bishop on c6 to hit the knight instead of straight to d5. So obviously that's hanging the pawn, so just go c6 and hit the knight straight away. Actually, you can see why, can't you? Hit the knight straight away. And there's no really good squares to jump to. You're not trapped, but there's no good squares to jump to. So if you've got your knight here, you can start attacking the bishop, and then it's very awkward. So, but okay, we're still +3.7 though, but it's come back a little bit. We've got some mistakes here and there, so it's +2 in this position. Then we forced one of the rooks off, and then again, we've just stumbled into a mating net by chance here. That's actually a forced mate, so that must be the line that we found. So mate in 5. So that was correct, that was correct, that was correct. So we just stumbled into it. So we got a little bit lucky there, but a win's a win, very good.